Ahoy! My name is Kurt, and in this video we're going to craft a spooky pumpkin using foam and foam clay. I started by creating a template. To do that I downloaded a 3D model of a pumpkin, broke it down into separate parts and then opened the model in Pepakura. Quick self-promotion here: if you enjoy my channel and don't want to miss any of my videos, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Maybe we can reach 100 billion subscribers by the end of the year. I transferred the template 8 times onto 4mm foam, and I connected the foam pieces using the cheapest superglue. Ouch! To prevent further adhesive mishaps, I rolled the small tube in paper and continued working. This is just the framework for the pumpkin, so you don't have to be super careful while connecting the foam parts. To prevent the foam from warping, I took 2 parts and glued them together. This might get a bit complicated, but take your time and remember, at this point you can't go wrong much. Afterwards I removed some material to round off the sharp edges. And to be honest, I wanted to abandon the project at this stage because I didn't like how it was turning out at all. But they always say trust the process, so I trusted the process and kept going. I sealed the resulting holes using masking tape. I shaped the lid and a small pumpkin stem from aluminum foil and attached them to the foam using hot glue. I covered the entire surface of the pumpkin. Just a moment. I covered the entire surface with foam clay. I bought the stuff for 30 euros and now it's time to use it all up, right up to the bitter end. With a bit of water and modeling tools you can roughly shape the material, and take your time with this step. Using small templates I cut out openings for the eyes and mouth of the pumpkin, and I'll burn the nose in later with a soldering iron. I also attached small styrofoam balls to the pumpkin, which should look like gross little bumps or pimples. The next morning. The foam clay had dried completely and I used a soldering iron to burn the missing details into the material. Time for priming. As always, I mixed acrylic paint with craft glue, stirred it well and generously applied this mixture. A thick layer should be enough to seal the surface completely. Green and orange are meant to break up the color scheme a bit and make the surface look more interesting. You don't need to apply the paint neatly, unless that's the style you prefer. To prevent us from seeing inside the pumpkin, I glued a red plastic sheet inside. And I also attached a large artificial leaf to the lid. And I added some moss here and there to the pumpkin. Just 2 more steps and we're done. To make the burned-in details stand out, I mixed black acrylic paint with plenty of water and roughly applied it to the pumpkin. The paint dries in the creases, making them more visible. And once dry, I added some white chalk paint to the highlights to make them pop and differentiate them from the shadows. I find this gives the pumpkin that final touch. and we did it. Here's my spooky Halloween pumpkin made out of foam. You can find the template for this project on my Facebook page, and I hope you enjoyed this project, and I thank you for tuning in and for watching. See you in my next video. Until then, take care.